Like, what is this? Are you serious right now? Yeah. It is so freaking humid here today. Oh my God. I ain't even done nothing yet, and I'm already sweating. Hey, Squatch, what's going on, bud? So we got John, Cheryl, Andrew, Dozer. What's up, y'all? James, welcome back, Squatch. We're just gonna hang out today, do a little cleaning in the shop. Maybe we'll build something. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll burn this motherfucker to the ground. I don't know. We'll see. Can y'all let me know real quick if it's using my AirPods or if I should just take them out of my ear? I'm gonna walk down here. Y'all see. Can you still hear me okay? I'm over here talking or is it super quiet now? All right. Cool. Hey, Craig Elliott. What's up, brother? We're just cleaning in the shop today, having a nice chill day. What's everybody else up to today? Y'all got anything going on? There's something we're going to tackle today. My mess of a lumber rack. So we're going to pull all of this down, back it up on the assembly table, go through it, put some shit back, and then take some stuff to the dump. Call it good. Oh, first thing we're going to do, though, get this piece of plywood that's too long to stand up in my shop because I've only got 7 foot ceiling, so we're going to cut that in half real quick. If Aiden plays, hey, that's my son. Hey, Aiden. Thanks for popping in and watching, buddy. I'm supposed to make a roll tide sign for someone, but can't make the router template to match the graphic. I'm not making anything, buddy. I'm just cleaning the shop today. We might do a little build later or something. We'll see. Cut this in half so that I can actually get it up out of the way. Because it was laying horizontally in the floor. And your dog is barking at everybody that runs down the street. I think he's ready to come inside, man. Come outside and get him. Ellie Spencer, hello, welcome. Welcome to the screen. I'm gonna get us a garbage bag because we're gonna have a lot of garbage. Now, One of the reasons I'm streaming today is because one, I need to get my shop clean, but two, I know some of y'all have been mentioning how bad you need to clean your shop. So feel free to just put me on the background and listen and hang out and work on your shop. Use me as a body double if you need to. Pop in here and say something every once in a while. No obligations. We're just gonna hang out. You want to be a mod, son? Here you go. I'll make you a mod. And then if you do anything dumb, my buddy Dozer's gonna kick you out. Right on, Cheryl. What are you working on? You doing some more of those flags and stuff? Or? Mhm. Finishing up mini flags to mail out early tomorrow. Oh yeah. Damn, I do all kinds of dumb things. Yeah, James, you do. Right. Oh, I got a trash bag there. Get this certificate all hung back up on the wall out of the way. Yeah. Hey, Emily Smith. Welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out in the shop today, doing some cleaning. Might build something. It's a disaster area. Y'all know what song I got stuck in my head today? Anybody want to take a guess? I bet you'll never guess it. Anyone want to trade tasks? I'm currently sanding engraving cutting boards. Oh boy. You have fun with that, Craig. You're scared to know. It's nothing bad. In fact, it's a really old song, pop song from the 80s. That is true. Pretty random. I'll give y'all a little taste of it, so now it'll be stuck in your head too. Ooh, I want you, ooh, I need you, ooh, I'd love to find out. Oh, look at that. I said it out loud. Now it's not in my head anymore. I gave it to you. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let's see, we got a couple of new faces in here. Aiden, don't be a smart ass. Why is it asking me to ask you guys if you like your marshmallows toasted? What the hell is going on there? Yeah, almost got the table cleaned off before we can start on the lumber rack. That's progress. That's all I really did was take the big mess that was on there and move it into 7 other places. It must know it depends on the marshmallows we'd be talking about. Why do I feel like I want to say I don't want to know what kind of marshmallows you've been eating, James? On the wheels. Keith, what the hey, bro, telling him not to be a smart ass. But my question is, would you rather him be a dumbass? Okay, I had to do that. That's funny. Man, he's really smart. Oh, honestly, he's kind of too smart for his own good sometimes. Too smart for the classes he takes. He gets bored and doesn't want to do the work. So, I was the same way when I was his age in school. I caught on to the stuff they were teaching way faster than everybody else, so I was ready to move on, and the class wasn't ready for like another 3 weeks. There are little ones and big ones, there are shapes and figures. I like the clover marshmallow. Okay. I don't know what clover marshmallows are, but is that just a brand of marshmallow, or you talking about a certain shape, like the clovers and blue moons? Lucky Charms. Okay, yeah, I got a figure. Got a lot of vacuuming to do later, but I'll do that off camera. We gotta listen to it. Now Aiden's standing up there at the drive watching me down here. You can see me on the screen, boy. Go back inside. All right. We're gonna deal with that rat's nest down there today too. That was in the wall. We're going to out the way. Now we can walk through. You wouldn't like those toasted? I mean, I could see that. But cereal is soup, so maybe it's supposed to be hot. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Dozer. Y'all go give James a subscription. It's free. Doesn't cost you nothing. Andrew, welcome, buddy. How's your day going, man? Start stacking plywood on the saw. Storage away. I can get y'all to where you can see a little better. I'm not just constantly off frame. I'm pretty good. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, you left the chat last night. Like, man, it's been a rough week. Everybody was worried about you. Oh, what you got going on today, Andrew? Building anything in the shop today? Or does your shop need a hell of a cleaning too? Like I was telling these guys before you popped in, that's what we're doing today. Is cleaning up in the shop, trying to organize some things, make a little dent in it, and hanging out, man. Like maybe here in a little while, we make some good progress. Maybe we'll build a little something. Maybe we won't. We'll see how it goes. But if y'all want to just hang back and clean in your shop and have me on in the background, use me as a body double, feel free. No obligations here today. We're just chilling. Got so many cut off pieces of plywood. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this, except maybe I can start building some like little shelves and stuff to go on cleat walls and maybe a little sandpaper bin, stuff like that. But so many odd named sizes and thicknesses and stuff. God, I could probably just cut off there. More one by. Hey Ray, welcome, buddy. Welcome to see you, man. Running errands with the what? Yeah, gotta get them bills paid, get them groceries. People gotta eat. People gotta eat. Mhm. Uh, uh, I remember this piece. This right here. Let's see how wide that is. That's 2 inches wide. This is a rip off of one of the old 2x4s back when they used to actually be 2x4s. So to see that I'm gonna need kind of a way to separate the thin stock from the normal stock. Plywood. And I don't know why. Like when we're all on a Discord call or something, and you guys are like, "Hey man, what should I do with these little scraps?" I've got all kinds of ideas. But when I look at my own scrap wood, I'm like, what the hell do I do with these? One by. I had to attempt a laptop graphics chip swap and see if I can bring my laptop back to life. Good luck, man. Like fill the box? What do you mean, Ray? What's in the box? What box? This is stuff that earlier on, before I started amassing some wood, I was hanging on to stuff like this that came out of the house. You know, like piece of the old trim molding, whatever, baseboard. Still had the old foam box on it. And I'm at a point now, I've got too much crap. So this is just going to get chunked. Stuff like this. Chunked. About a 6. I'm fine. Ooh, I want you. I don't know if I need you. Ooh, I gotta find out. That stuck in y'all's head yet? Let's get Cheryl to 50. Hell yeah, get Cheryl to 50. And then go and throw a sub on her other channel too if you're not already subbed there. Can you get her other channel link too, David? Handmade Haven Studios. Aiden, I bet you recognize that piece of wood and this piece of wood. Part of your bunk bed I built you that you guys destroyed. Plywood. There you go. Yep, your bed. That's right. So when you produce, you could make a planter. Yeah, you're right, John. I could. And then I could set the sun bitch on fire. Love you, buddy. What are you doing today, John? And now that you've had a day or two to roll around on your chair you built, how's it working out? You've done that, high back? You built the planter out of Paducah and set it on fire? Yeah, I just took a nap in my office. That's fine. That's why you got other chefs and sous chefs and shit in the kitchen, right? Let them deal with it. Hi. precariously perched upon the edge of the table. This is not standard thickness all the way down. So I'm gonna chunk it. Yep. What do you mean goodbye, Scotty? You just got here. What's up, Scotty? Getting it done in the shop. Also rip down the pegboard and now no clue what to do with it. French cleat wall, brother. Why did that auto translate to goodbye? Oh, AJDH. Okay. Weird. Apparently, when you say hey to JDH, it says goodbye. Yeah, you know what? We got all these little, well, medium, small, big pieces of plywood and stuff. A lot of this is 3/4 inch. So I think we might build a couple of shelves today. Just quick and dirty pocket hole assembly. See what we can come up with. That is just your new channel. Nope, never mind. He'll get there. He'll make it soon. He said he was going to do it today, but he's probably more worried about getting that shop cleaned up. If his OCD's like mine, looking at this drives him nuts. Well, we got all the lumber off of there. I'm gonna leave the long pieces of plywood because that allows me to put, shorter scraps of wood and stuff up there. Um, but now that that's out of the way, let's get our hardwood off the floor. That stuff put up here. We're gonna do it on top. There's a piece of oak. A bit of maple. If I was buying the hardwood in quantities, taking a break from the heat. Yeah, go ahead and promote the channel he's on, brother. He's got some people from the community sub to it already. And then when he makes the new one, we can do a little announcement on this channel to send people over or something, right, bud? Unless you don't want to do that. He already posted it now. Purple heart. Yeah, I was saying if I was buying the hardwoods in quantity, I'd probably only put one species on each shelf. But I'm not getting these often enough and going through them fast enough to really need to do that. So we're gonna do the top two shelves for the hardwoods, and then that bottom shelf, I'm probably gonna move all my cedar pickets up onto that. That's your only purple heart. Yeah, yeah, it is for now. Ooh, I gotta find out I hate the way chat does on the vertical lives. Yeah. When I scheduled this, I thought I had it set to horizontal, but apparently it tricked me. It is what it is. Yeah. Aiden, run down here for a minute, bud. Got a job for you. Come here. You're not going on camera, but will you please make me a cup of coffee and bring it back? Yeah. Thank you, buddy. All right. That's all mostly plywood with a 2x and a 2x and a 2x. We got more plywood than anything else, y'all. Jeez. That's not counting my pile I've got out here, which I'm not pointing you guys at right now. Some of you have seen it, but I got a ton of old 2x4s and rough sawn cedar, like Western red cedar. The Western red cedar is going to make a nice cutting board. Now, I think what I want to do is sort these out by thicknesses. That is checked all the way down. It's gone. Get out of here. I got some 1x. The full pile. Yeah. Okay. So we got 2x. Next one's out. We're going to set this over here. Down on this strap. That can go on this file. That can go on this file. Then get glued one flag holder upside down. 1 out of 20, not bad. Yeah. Don't beat me with a wet noodle. Leave it dry so it hurts more. And my OCD wants me to like sort these by thicknesses and then by length. But I just don't have room in my shop to like build a bin to hold stuff like that all the times. And pretty close. These kind of fall into that category. A little bit thinner there. A little bit thinner there. That's all 1x. And various forms. I think I need to come up with some projects to use a bunch of different sized pieces of 1x. This one, that could become a cleat hanger. What do you do above you? No, I don't. How am I gonna? What do you want me to do? Build some bins that are? Damn it, James. I could do that. No, I'm not doing that, James. I'm not putting bins on my ceiling. The ceilings are already only 7 foot. I can't even stand an 8 foot board up straight in here. If you see this right here, that's hitting the ceiling and it's still at an angle. And that one's not even a full 8 foot. That one's only like 94 inches. Oh. That's gonna be cool. And that one has a brother. Ah, the Fleet brothers over here on the Nucky Pond. So we have to cut them later. These are the same. Okay, you want to make more sense to it. There it is. Get it down. This was a piece of fence. So let's do what I said I was going to do. Let's get these cedar pickets out of course so I can stop tripping over. Don't have that many of them left right now. Just like 6 of them here. But on laying in the flow. Oh, watch your head. Ah, did that hurt? My bad. Whoopsie. Up there. Well, there you go. Not that. Needs more cleat material. Hey, my coffee's here. Thank you, buddy. The earbuds work even when you walk away, but the Bluetooth connection sounds like it struggled. Oh, you know why that is? Because I was standing in front of that fan down there. Let me turn that off and you tell me if it's better. Perry, welcome, bud. Ain't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. There we go. I got the fan off now, James. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? All right, cool. All right, time for another donut. You want a donut, Aiden? Come here, get a donut. Here. That's my middle son, y'all. He's supervising today from the driveway. Dozer, can you throw Perry's channel up on the chat there? He's got some really good wood carving stuff, if I remember right. I think I'm gonna chunk all these pieces here. Just some little odd and end cedar pieces and that chunk of old 2x4. Mhm. You know what? These old pieces of 1x4, I think they're gonna get ripped down the middle and they're gonna become cleats too. Ray and Sandy, hey man, how you doing today? Oh, I just committed a sin. I put my coffee down on stainless steel joiner top. Not do that. All right. Get general on there. That that has been invaded by carpenter ants and termites. Yuck. It's gone. These little pieces can go. Trying to stay cool. Yeah, Oh man, dude, it's not even that hot here today, but the humidity is so high. Just standing out here doing nothing, you start sweating. I think we're gonna move the 1x12 over in the plywood pile. I know that doesn't make sense, but I've got a bunch of pieces of plywood right there that are cut to 11.5 inches that match it. So we'll see. These narrow pieces, okay. These are also going to become cleats. Boom. So we got a cleat pile that's starting to get nice and tall. Man, is Andrew still here? You still here, Andrew? Like, wouldn't this make a nice baseball bat if this wasn't made out of pine, y'all? Like, okay, here we go, new channel. Scotty Wedding Moon. All right, let's get everybody in here. Go subscribe to Scotty's new channel. Let's get him jump started a little bit. Hey, Steve, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. We're doing a little shop cleaning today for those who have just joined in the last 10, 15 minutes or so since the last time I explained it. Uh, just hanging out. No obligations. You can body double, sit in the background and not say anything if you want to. That's cool. No obligations today. I'm just cleaning my shop and thought maybe some of y'all might want to hang out while I did it. Trying to organize some of my wood right now. Move these out of the shop. Wow, that was loud. That was way louder than I expected to be. I dropped some wood and it made me jump. More plywood. People 12. He can hide in here. Blah. Yeah, y'all go check Steve out too. Thanks, Dozer, for putting his link in there. Uh, Steve is really ramping up, y'all. He's got memberships now. Y'all go make sure you at least give him a sub and a like on one of his videos. He's doing some good stuff over there in his shop. Not big. All right. It always feels like somebody's watching me. These thin pieces. Well, that long one there, I'll hang on to that because that could be a ledger board and a planter, but these two little pieces of pine can go. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Love the toolbox, brother. Yeah, man. Thank my wife for that. She wanted a toolbox, knowing I really badly wanted a toolbox. As you can tell, I'm not like I'm into craftsman or anything, but uh, she wanted a toolbox for her craft room, and she wanted one of those bright pink cobalt boxes they got up there at the Lowe's. And we were up there one day. She's like, "Oh, you should get me this." Just kind of playing around, half joking. And I was like, I don't even have a rolling toolbox of my own yet, babe. And she's like, "We'll get that one right there." And I turned around, she pointed at the big one, the big boy. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right, let's do it. So we bought that and a $500 Cobalt pink toolbox for her craft room in the same day. That was fun, getting them in and out of the back of the truck, bringing them home without denting them up. I did not have my trailer with me. Okay. I think those can be pulled back into this pile like that. Those are all the same. These used to be shelves in the bathroom mini closet. Some kind of evergreen, but it's pretty dense. I'm not real sure what that is. I think it's just pine, but maybe it's some kind of fir, Douglas or something, maybe. That's legit. Yeah. Yeah, I got a good wife, man. All right. I think we're going to take a little smoke break so I can get remotivated. I'm going to bring you guys right on. I got room to pull out my stool and let y'all drop it to the floor. So let's have a little chat. So who here is no break, no break, mother lover. So who here is body doubling with me right now and cleaning their shop? I'm gonna bet Scotty's working on his shop. Blew $30 at Woodcraft on a couple pen kits and a new mandrel for turning Tuesdays. Nice, man. What comes in the pen kit? Just is it just the hardware pieces, or do you get some blanks in there too? Yep, guilty. Yep. Well, that's why I'm doing this live, Scotty, so that people can kind of hang out and maybe get a little motivation from me cleaning to get their stuff done too. I don't take breaks on my live streams. I give the people what they want. A nice close up of your beautiful face, brother. I've been working on not the shop, but as close as I got. Got to get it done. Yeah, that's right. It's got to get done, even though it's never done. It's never over. We're always making new messes and having to clean up. What have I missed so far? I had customers, unfortunately. We're just hanging out, Valhalla. Just chilling in the shop, doing a little cleaning. Like I told people, they can just put me in the background if they want. If they need a body double to hang out and clean their shop, maybe here in a little while we'll build a little something. Maybe we won't. We'll see. You missed the twerking. Yeah, you missed the twerking. I did twerk a little. Really need to finish a spray paint rack. Yeah, you can see that shelf back there in the background, right there. I got that off of Temu for like $30, and it's not a bad shelf. Like it's pretty sturdy, and it comes with hardboard inserts for the shelving, but they left it to where the shelving brackets are thick enough that if you wanted to put like a half-inch piece of ply in there instead, you could, or MDF or whatever. Yeah, let me finish my smoke and then I'll take you back there and show it to you. It's a pretty simple little shelf though. Sarah, what you doing, Mr. Turner? Look with your good eye. How close are you to your watch hours, brother, so I can give back? I'm nowhere near the watch hours for getting monetized, man. I think I'm still under 300 watch hours at the moment, so it's gonna be a while till before I get to 4,000. I'm blind in both eyes and can't see out the other. Mm. Am I getting sweat stains yet? No, not yet. Explains why Colorado gave you a life. Damn, y'all are brutal. Just eclipsed 7% of mine. Yeah, I mean, I know how to do it, Sarah. It's just, as you know, for like the past 2.5 weeks, I just haven't really been able to figure out what I want to do for my next long form video. So I need to figure out what that's going to be and get that put out and keep them rolling. Because if you do like I did just now, the past couple of weeks, where you've got something coming out every 5 to 7 days, and then you just stop, it stops feeding your stuff to people. And then you got to kind of build it back up again. I'm just over 1K watch hours. John, your watch hours would probably be over 6 or 7,000 if you had been streaming in horizontal. For being honest, all the watch hours you get from the vertical one, they don't count towards the same watch hour list. You got to have like 3 million watch hours on the verticals. Like I meant for this one to be a horizontal live stream, but I screwed it up. John is the brother I never wanted. Sarah, did you try the recip saw thing upside down? Sarah Turner, thank you for posting that, Dozer. Yeah, y'all go sub to Sarah. Sarah is putting out video after video after video right now with lots of good tips on how to deal with the tools, how to do certain techniques, how to build helpful jigs and furniture and stuff for your shop, and it's all over the place. A lot of good shit over there. I'll sub her, well, to him, but yeah, go sub to him. And hello, Joseph. I didn't see you pop in here, man. Did you say hi already? Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, yeah, you are way up there. Sorry I missed you, Joseph. That's my bad, man. Sarah, never heard of her. Aiden, you are getting eat up with mosquitoes, man. You need to go put some pants on instead of shorts. Or put some socks and shoes on while you're at it. Oh. Y'all got any ideas on what I should be doing with this plywood right here? Nothing we could do today? Yeah, John. I mean, there's advantages to going vertical, right? Like you show up in the for you section or whatever when people are scrolling. Somebody might who's not subscribed to you land on your video and stick around and give you a sub or whatever. Might be able to pull in new people that way. But with the horizontal ones, you've got your videos set to automatically go public when you upload. then the watch hours during the live count, and then the watch hours that you get from them replaying the live after you publish it count. Maybe some star-shaped shelving or hexagons. That would be cool. I do have edge banding, so we can still make it look like real wood when we're done. Ray just got done doing a TIE fighter hexagon shelf. It turned out really good. Star-shaped shelving. I don't think I've ever done a star-shaped anything. Bring it over here and help me make a cleat wall. Hey man, I do I do wish we lived a little closer, Scotty. I would definitely share scraps with you, bro. I made a planter like that. It was kind of fun. A star-shaped planter. I don't think I've seen anything like that. Haven't tried edge banding. It's pretty simple. You literally just lay it out on the edge and iron it so it gets hot and melts the. Well, I got the pre-glued edge banding, which makes it easy. But you just iron it on there, get it hot enough for the glue to melt and stick. You let it cool off, and then you can take a razor blade or a chisel, or they make these little tools that'll slide on a 3/4 inch piece of wood with razor blade on each side, or you can make your own just to trim it back, and it'll cut it just above flush, and then you can sand it flush when you're done. Oh, just a hexagon. Okay, I can see a hexagon planter. But like star shaped. All right, union mandated smoke break is over. Let me take you back here real quick for a minute and show Andrew the shelf I got off of Temu so he can decide if he wants to order one. Melamine edge bending sucks. So brittle. Too brittle. If you do it, John, do it on the live stream. I want to watch. Um, I already have one build up. Yeah, my shop is not in shape right now, so I can't really do a build off till I get this stuff straightened up out of my way. But yeah, so I mean, this is the shelf here. You can see the whoa, I just dropped my battery pack. Um, you can see the hardboard and it, I'm in Tennessee, so there's a lot of humidity here. So that hardboard is kind of warping a little bit on me, but it's only a 1/4 inch thick hardboard. But like I said, they leave enough of a lip there. You could do a 1/2 inch piece of ply or something like that. Cut it and put it in there yourself and get a little more rigidity out of it. But like shelf itself doesn't weigh too much and it holds like 400 pounds per shelf. Um, I did have a bunch of ceramic tiles and shit piled up on one of them. Maybe tomorrow we can iron out those details. Oh, you actually really want to have a build off? Should I sponsor and be the referee? No, I'm in West Tennessee, John. About an hour and a half from Memphis. Look at the dog. Oh, you got the dog in your lap? All right, let's get y'all up off the floor now. Wow, we've been live for an hour already. Does not feel that long. Sure, you can sponsor and judge. Really? So I'm close to Jackson, Tennessee, if you know where that is. This is the other thing I want to get dealt with soon. Why we need the shop to be clean so we can focus is I got this router table thing over here and don't really have anywhere to put it. So we need to get the mess cleaned up, and then I'll probably, when I get that table cleaned off, put it up on that. That's just one I slapped together when I first started woodworking. It's one of the shittiest tables ever made, but my mom lives over. Oh, okay, Dixon. Gotcha. Yeah, that's not too terribly far from here. You ever go up and visit her? If so, next time you're out in this area, give me a shout. We can meet up, have some lunch or something. Maybe shoot a little crossover vid. Just there last month. And see, I know y'all can see all the dust when I showed you the shelf there. I don't like that for my spray cans and my finishing and stuff. In fact, I put all my finish cans, like the stains and the pre-stain and the little pint size paints and stuff, in a drawer in my toolbox. So that's keeping the dust off of those. But like all my spray paints and my lacquer thinner and alcohol and shellac and all that stuff still sitting out here getting dust all over it. So I think soon I'm gonna get a spot cleared out in the office right there, get this shelf moved in there. It's still gonna have all the same stuff on it, but it'll be out of here. It'll give me a little floor space and put my bandsaw over here. Ideally, I'd like to have a a cabinet with doors on it I can close. Sarah Bima, welcome. Sorry, I'm so last. I accidentally took a nap. Late, not last. I'm not awake yet. Get some coffee. Get some coffee. All right, I'll bring y'all back out where you was, and hopefully I don't drop my battery pack this time. That almost tore up my USB cord last time. If y'all stream from your phone and you don't have something like this already, this runs off my Craftsman battery system. DeWalt has one, Cobalt has one, Milwaukee has one. You can get these little power inverters, and they got USB banks on them. And you just put your battery in there. I use the 4 amp. This has been charging for over an hour at this point. This battery is still full, as you can see, and my phone is still full. And I've just got a little board stuck through my tripod that I set this on. Oh, wait, hold on, guys. There's a fucking atrocity in the chat right now. Hold on. Fucking hell. How did this happen? Boom. I fixed it. Say hi, Sarah. Got her. Could have swore I already made you blue during the last live stream, but maybe not. Or maybe this is the first live stream of mine you've attended. I don't think that's right though. I'm pretty sure you've been in my live streams before. All right. You're fooling yourself. You don't believe it. You're killing yourself. You don't believe it. There's our selection of short one bys. Now we've just got the plywood to deal with. We need to get it put somewhere. Sure, next weekend we're meeting at Brewers. Let's go. Come on down. There's a hotel literally a mile up the road from me that's decent-ish and fairly cheap, and it's not a crack house, and it has a swimming pool. We could have a little party up there. Small town USA. Mhm. Why is my boss messaging me on a Sunday? No, sir. Huh. That's not a bad idea, Valhalla. I mean, that thing looks a little weird, but I think we could do something kind of nice with some 15-degree angles on the edges. Or if we did 45s. So Valhalla just sent me a picture. He said, make some of these with your scrap ply. And it was a planter, a little mini planter that you set your little succulent plants in. And it's just, cutting out squares in your plywood and you laminate them together. And each layer down from the top gets a little smaller, a little smaller, a little smaller. Yes, you need coffee, Sarah. Double shot of espresso. Pour a little bit of that White Claw in there to get rid of your hangover. All right. Scotty's new. Yeah. So, Scotty, can you put the link up again, Dozer? I don't see it in the chat of what I can see right now, unless you just did it and everybody saw it. But y'all go get them subs on Scotty's new channel, please. Scotty Waiting Moon. He's gonna be making some videos soon, I'm sure. I know he's got a couple of things in the works that he was already shooting before catastrophe struck. And by catastrophe, I mean he got OCD about his shop. All right. So we're gonna grab a broom. Aiden, if I didn't care if you were on camera, I'd probably make you come down here and sweep for me, bub. But I don't want you on camera, bro. You're killing yourself. You don't believe it. Oh, I bought this set of shelf brackets like 4 years ago and immediately lost one of them and can't find it. Don't know what the hell happened to it. So I'm tempted to just toss this one right now, but maybe I could use it for a tabletop anchor or something in the shop for shop furniture. Can I have coffee? Yes, you can go make you a cup of coffee, son. Ooh, excuse me. That was one of those weird Inside out burps. These little scraps. It's been threatening to rain all day. It actually started to, lasted for literally about 5 seconds and stopped. Yeah, make a coffee for John too while you're in there, Ed. John likes buttermilk in his coffee. Who's to know if your soul will fade at all? The one you sold to fool the world. You lost self-esteem along the way. Good God, you're coming up with rebound. Good God, figured it out. Good God, it's the changing of the season. I feel so red. So follow me, got every game. You know, this is what I'm good at right here, y'all. When it comes to cleaning, is making piles. You know what I'm not good at? Remembering to get the piles off the floor and put them in a trash bag. But today, I got all of you fine folks with me, and we're gonna make it happen. We'll get it done. Get her done. And I feel like Scotty's probably come up with an idea for putting something on that wall by now, or he's close to it, one or the other. He's gonna be getting her done. All right. Y'all bear with me for just a minute. I gotta run in the house. I got a little dustpan out here. One you hold with your hand. Can't stand fucking bending over to sweep shit up. So I'm gonna run in the house and get my big shop dustbin real quick. Few ideas, yeah. Lost sandpaper storage, blade storage, yeah, man. And then once you have those ideas and you know what you're building, tell me so I can build them too. I don't know if the earbuds are gonna stay connected when I walk all the way in here, but we'll see, y'all. All right, start with it. He was watching the stream. I love it. What do you know? What do you know? All right, y'all let me know if my earbuds stayed connected or not. I don't want to keep these things in my ears if they're not working. Y'all, I'll tell you what, Dozer's doing a damn good job at moderating. Thank you, Dozer. Let's get our trash bag. They're working? Cool. Wow, pumping up the sweetness. And the real answer, if you ever ask a woodworker what they do, the real answer should be, "Oh, I make messes and I clean them up." That's what we do. And sometimes things get built, sometimes things get sold, but mostly we make messes and we clean them up. Oh, get out of here, Sarah. Thank you, but no. You know what blue tape says? Says if you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Where is Vice? Is Vice in here? Somebody go get Vice. Tell him come hang out with us. Oh, it is Sunday. Him and the wife are probably at church. Mm, come on up here. I'm struggling. Oh, try again. Okay, bye. No, get your ass back in here, sir. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, please. All right, I'll at least hold it together enough I can lay it on the bottom of the assembly table there. Not worry about it flopping all over the place. I missed. When I was a teenager, I did this once because there was a bunch of crap on the kitchen table, and I picked up the broom and swept off the top of the table. About that time, my mom walked in, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "There was stuff on there, and I didn't feel like grabbing a rag, so I swept the table off." She's like, "You don't use the fucking floor broom on the table, bro. You know how much dog shit and whatever else gets tracked in here on the floor, on your shoes?" I was like, "Oh, you got a point. I'm not eating on that table anymore." Oh shit, there's a kid here. I gotta be on my good fucking behavior. Yeah, like try to fucking watch your goddamn mouth and shit, you know? Because my kids have never fucking heard me cuss in their life. Right, Aiden? Brewer Jr. No, he's my technically he's my third kid. He's my second son. So he'd be Brewer the third. All right. Well, we're starting to see floor. That's a good sign. Uh let's get some blowy and do the squirt squirt. Get some of the dust off the planter there. I'm gonna pick it up out of the floor. It can live on the table for a little while. Hey, look, we got another piece of cedar we can use as a ledger and a planter. We'll save that one. Okay. And be the trash. This can be saved. Oh, I think it's threatening to rain again. Sky just got dark. You'll see my new lights I put up in the shop. This is the before and the after. We can see. Even even Andrew would be able to see in here with his two blind eyes and one that don't work. And I hope that third eye he's talking about is not his stank eye. You know what I mean? Yep. Sweet. Thank you, Scotty. Now go make about 999 more new channels and sub to us all, so we can all get up to 1,000 subs real fast. Oh, I ain't had that pop in my head in a long time. Y'all remember the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Do 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 do. Have to go through and sub all 6 of my channels to everyone. Damn, John, you got 6 channels, bro? Scotty says on it. Y'all know who else's shop is evolving all the time and just got a TV in it so he can monitor chat when he does his live streams? Is Dozer. He got his bench all cleaned off the other day, and then he put a TV in there. Looking good. And then soon, Dozer, maybe start building some shop furniture and stuff. Get you some more work surface going, some storage, stuff like that, you know, and then that'll help you practice the woodworking skills you claim you don't have. I switch back and forth depending on what I'm watching so I don't get my feeds mixed up. True. That was actually initially why I had 2 channels myself. Because I had one that was all about tech and gaming stuff. And then I was making tech related videos on that channel. That's the channel you guys are watching me on now. It's been rebranded. And then I had my personal one where all of my interests were showing up, you know, things like science and history and etymology. And I'm revealing things about myself some of you probably didn't know, but maybe suspected. RG, far from good. What, your woodworking skills or the shop? I was going to say both. Yeah, see? Almost like I know the guy. Okay. Just bang. So even after we sweep the whole floor, if we swept the whole thing, there's gonna be tons of vacuuming I need to do right now. So get out of my head. I knew I have multiple personalities, but damn it, man. I have one each for cooking, woodworking, my nerdy history side, crafting, sewing, crocheting, music, and general shit. Gotcha. I didn't know you crocheted, John. Aiden, the one that's hanging out with us here, he's had an interest in crocheting for a while, and he's made a couple of things. Crocheting. No, I didn't. But I know you're like me, dude. You're interested in pretty much anything that stimulates your brain. I get it. And at your age, it's hard to stay focused on one thing long enough to actually get really good at it, but that's okay. Maybe you pick up a skill here or there that carries over into another hobby you want to do. And then at a certain point, you you can start identifying what you might pick up from doing a thing and how it might apply to other things that you want to do, and use that to do skill building as you explore new interests. Maybe a sanding station on that wall. Ooh, yeah. And I think what I'm gonna do for me is I'm gonna get it to where I store all my sandpaper and stuff in the assembly table here. And because I mean, this is the biggest surface in my shop that should stay relatively clean most of the time. And this is where I'm gonna probably do most of my sanding anyway. So having it in arm's reach will be nice for me. I don't like having to like walk to the other end of the shop to get stuff in the middle of doing something. Let's do this. We'll grab our two befores. Let's do this. We're gonna use these soon, so no big deal that they're up here on the hardwood shelf. I just want them out of the floor for right now so I can sweep. There we go. Part of a seated plank. Go subscribe to the man of many hats. Yes, quite literally. He's got chef hats. He's got Boston Scallies. He's got baseball caps, and he does a lot of cool shit. I'll say I can't quite picture John in a visor though. You wear visors, John? You back gonna go get a drink. All right, brother. Oh, I guess it would help if I actually dumped that in the trash bag before I picked the trash bag up. ADD. Always doing something different. Hey, now I wear a visor on the. That's different at the golf course. I mean, like as a style thing. You do it at the golf course so you don't stand out like a sore thumb and make people go, "Oh yeah, that guy doesn't know how to golf." Yes, it is. So maybe get my chair that you put in the driveway and get it back on the porch before it gets soaked, please. And then you can go watch me from inside. You don't have to hang out in the driveway, bud. I need to hammer. What with the hammer? Go in the drawer. We put the hammer in the drawer. Scrapbook it. Mm-hmm. All right, this is the part where I start getting a little overwhelmed. So we're going to this. We're going to slide this over and open things up a little bit so I get a new perspective. Helps me stay on track, identify a different problem to solve. Oh, look, new problem found. I need to sweep this now. There's our dustpan. Where the fuck did I put the broom? I just had it. Here you go. We're gonna do this, guys. It's like Dora the Explorer. Do you see where I put the broom? Right there? Where? You see it right there? Where? Oh, right there. Did I say Dora the Explorer? Well, at least they can't get me on copyright infringement for using the real name. Just so you know, Aiden, these are on noise canceling right now, so I can barely hear you when you're being loud, okay? So if you're saying stuff to me and I'm ignoring you, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't fucking hear you. Well, you sound like me. I literally just had it in my hands. Yeah. I do this all the time, man, especially with tape measures. I don't know what it is about tape measures and pencils. I've actually went looking for a pencil while I had one in my hand before, and then wondered why I couldn't find the fucking thing. But see, now my tape measures have a home up here. Oh, you guys can't see it right now, but they have a home up there. So now I know where to look for a tape measure. And I can see from a glance by looking up there whether they're in there or not. Because it's open. It's not a drawer. Yeah, there's stuff behind there. And I got this scrap piece of 1/4 inch maple plywood here. I was thinking if I did a like a sandpaper station, I could actually use that to make dividers and do one of the vertical ones. So that way it could just be like, you know, horizontally placed with vertical dividers. I could probably mount that right underneath the apron on the assembly table. Make it nice and easy access. Make it fairly easy to reach in, grab a piece of sandpaper, and pull it out without having to like use two hands. I put pens and pencils in my hat hanging down. I see them out of the corner of my eye and still look for a pencil. Yeah, I've done that when I was doing construction before. Those are things that were in your hand. I'm surprised you were able to confuse kids. That wasn't my hand. And now Aiden feels awkward. You got room. Here, I'll turn them this way a little bit so you can stand right here and not get wet. Better watch out for the wasps coming in and out of there, though. All right, little smoke break. Actually, I'm gonna smoke and do stuff at the same time, and maybe we won't catch the shop on fire. All right. Clock says 2:38. Wow, we've been live for an hour and 38 minutes. Time flies when I'm hanging out with you guys, and we're getting stuff done. And I hope some of you guys are able to get some stuff done too because of the live stream. That's kind of the goal here. And hopefully Sarah's consuming some copious amounts of coffee with caffeine and other C words. Wait, not other C words. That didn't sound right. I can set something down right in front of me and lose it. Yep, me too. After the live, I'll be getting some housework done, but I will be in the after party too. That's all right. We can come body double for you in the after party after I finish the live. Hey, you guys. Yes, I'm on my second cup. Wow, already. Because we're old. Only 2 cups there. That's amateur coffee total. Yes. You're 20 minutes into being awake. You should have 30 cups of coffee drink by now. Now where'd I put the fucking trash bag? There it is. Oh, it's finally raining, y'all. You want to see the rain? I know Sarah wants to see the rain. There we go. I'll let y'all enjoy that rain for a minute and the mess. It looks nice. Will you take that bucket? Find a spot for it over there in that corner. Pull that saw out a little bit so you can fit the bucket in there. Yeah, that little tile table saw. Pull it out a little bit so you can put the bucket in there. And then whatever falls out of the bucket, bring all the stuff that fell on the floor over there. I'll let y'all stare at the rain for a minute while my kid helps me do something. Fucking rain, I'm getting it here too. I don't need to see it. What is that? Never see that in Colorado. That's because you live above the clouds, homie. Y'all are high all the time in Colorado. Send some my way. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? All that stuff that fell out, put it over there with the bucket. Try to get the bucket. Try to get the bucket up against the wall, or as close to it as you can, and then tuck this crap right here behind it. Coo, 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 coo. Our yard is dying because we are on watering restrictions. Ah, fuck them. Just use it anyway. What are they going to do? Charge you money? That's what they do anyway. Do, 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 do. All right, let's see how many of y'all watch cartoons in the 90s. Do, 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 do. Y'all know what that's from? Regrets? Nope. Although I kind of regret it now. You have a tick on your back? How the hell did you get a tick on you, dude? It's dead now. Ha! Doug, yes, that is correct. Oh, yeah. You were trying to say Rugrats and said regrets. That's funny. That was close, but nope. It was Doug. Old Doug and Patty Mayonnaise. Oh, that's cool, dude. They were showing an old 90s cartoon in your school. That's funny. Yeah. Here, stick this one up there on that bottom shelf for me. Cool. All right. And then come stand back over here. I'm going to flip the camera back around. I think they've had enough rain, especially Dozer. He's probably crying about the rain right now. This son of a bitch, I'm so sick of the rain. Why is he doing this to me? I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I kid. I kid. I joke. I joke. All right. I got one of these. I don't like that. It's gone. You want to do me another favor, Eden? Will you make me another cup of coffee? You can have you a second cup too if you want it. All right. I think my drawers turned out pretty good there. I know a lot of you have seen them already, but some of y'all haven't. I built these on a whim, didn't measure nothing, just started slapping shit together. And I ended up with like a 64th of an inch of clearance in between each drawer. And they open just fine without friction. Pretty lucky. Send some of that rain my way. Keith, I will definitely send some rain your way if you want it, buddy. And thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. Welcome, welcome. Also, do yourself a favor and look up Nickelodeon Dark Theories for Doug. It's mind blowing, but makes 100% sense. I get going down those rabbit trails, Valhalla, or rabbit holes, whatever. And somehow I always end up on conspiracy websites about the government and shit like that. And I don't know. That usually triggers my seasonal depression, if you will. I mean, it's cool stuff to get into, and it's always very interesting. But my brain tends to just want to overwork itself thinking about shit like that. Like, well, what if it's this? What if it's that? No rabbit, that's it for Doug, not Bugs Bunny. Yeah. Actually, there was a rabbit on Nickelodeon all the time in commercial form when I was growing up. And if you can guess who it was, then you win a point. Anyone else need their channel shouted out? Yeah, if y'all got content and you got a channel and you want some subs, just say shout me out, please. Dozer will hook you up. He'll throw a link in the chat for everybody to click on. That's how we do it around here. Get all these laid out off the top of our massive piles. Sarah wants all the subscribers. Yes, she does. She's going to start a podcast about how to get subscribers without having any videos. Yes, I do. I give. You all win. See, Sarah, when you don't have any videos up and people are subbing to you from the community that you do so much for, every single one of those numbers as it goes up is just a body count of the number of people who adore you in this community. Maybe I shouldn't have used the word body count. That sounds weird. My bad. Take the tape back. She's going to start a channel teaching us how to be mods on 65 different channels. Show up, turn blue, you're done. That'll be a short video. Boom. I'm going to bring all this way. Race Rabbit from Kablam. No, actually, I was thinking about Nesquik. They always push the Nesquik commercials with the bunny rabbit doing stupid shit on Nickelodeon. I hope you hit the spot as well. Oh, You know, we could build today, guys, that's nice and quick. And I know some of you have these in your shop. And if you don't, you should get some of these. These are so freaking handy because it keeps most of the dust from getting all over your shop towels. And you can get these as white rags, you can get them as blue rags. They got a lot of different kinds. And most of the boxes are the same size because they do make containers to put these in, but you can make your own. We could take some of this plywood today. I've got 2 different boxes of these, and we can make a little wall mount for these where it's on your wall. Reach over, grab you one, pull it out, done. It's not fair because they still do that out of our area. Yeah, a little bit, but they pushed it really hard in the 90s because the 90s was a time when it was a point of contention whether or not chocolate milk was bad for kids, right? All the sugar, oh my God, these kids are going to grow up with diabetes. Now, Nesquik is not chocolate milk, but it was marketed like chocolate milk. Nesquik is probably not that good for you, if I remember right. But hey, you want another donut, bud? Hey, want a donut? You want a donut? Get a donut. I hate when dust is on the rag. Yeah, I just get so bitchy. I don't know. I messages held for review. Eat the fucking donut. Yeah, we're showing that. Why is it doing that? Eat the fucking donut. Eat the fucking donut and be Hakuna Matata, damn it. What a crazy conspiracy, right? Especially now that we are all old, fat, and have diabetes. Right? Is it bad that I call this my hanging rope? I mean, it's just rope, but I use it in wood projects where they need to hang. There's another shop necessity for you guys, especially if you work out of a garage like me with the shop door open all the time. Some bug repellent, some mosquito repellent that has actual DEET in it. Unless you're allergic to DEET, then don't use that. But to me, the DEET works way better. I got to be careful using it though, because my wife was actually allergic to DEET. But that bug spray is also handy for doing some automotive stuff. I don't know if you guys know this, but DEET will break down certain types of plastic, kind of like acetone does with ABS. And so if you spray it on the headlights, they just happen to be made out of that type of polymer. You spray it on the headlights that get foggy and let it sit for about 30 seconds or so and wipe it off. And it smooths them out and gets rid of a lot of that haze. You're fine with the rope, just pay cash, no trail. Some of us have had heart surgery too. Oh, damn. You've had heart surgery, John? Or were they just opening you up trying to figure out what the fuck it is that makes you tick? Yep, quadruple bypass. Damn, bro. Well, I hope they got everything straightened out for you, and I'm glad you're still here with us, bro. Where do I want to put that? Let's sit you right there for now. Okay. Pencils can go in the drawer. And you put that on your skin? Yeah, it doesn't melt your skin. At heart surgery, some chick just reached in and ripped it out. True. Oh, they did. They cracked me open from stem to stern. Yee. I'm gonna change the subject now. This is how genius some of the old woodworkers were, man. Found this in my shop. This is a handmade measuring device, as you can see from all the old pencil marks. What this does is it gives you a way, and it's two-sided. It gives you a way to calculate board feet by literally just taking this, putting it up next to a round log. You measure the diameter of the log. You put this up against it and see how long it is where it falls on your scale, and that tells you how many board feet it has. Most of John's messages are needing approval. That sounds about right. I think he does it on purpose just to see it say, "Your message has been withheld for review." We use those at the lumberyard I worked at. Yeah. It's been around a long time. And they got ones where it's literally just a calculation device, right? Where you do a couple of measurements for diameter and length, and then you just look at your chart and that'll tell you what it is. And you got something like this where they actually set it up to where you can set it next to your piece of wood. Pretty cool stuff. And I'm sure you could probably do the same thing. You'd have to adjust the formula a little bit, but you could probably do the same thing for a an actual board instead of a log. We got some rags. I'm gonna put them in the drawer. Sandpaper and go in the sanding drawer. Don's new name is now Budsy. What? That makes sense. I would withhold messages from John too. Just kidding, Budsy. Okay. Was that an autocorrect, James? Did your autocorrect give John a new name? Well, that is handy, Dick. I mean, Richard. I mean, Keith. Now one of Cheryl's messages got withheld. Sarah, you're on the clock. Got to go get my son. Be back. All right, Dozer, we'll see you in a little bit, bud. Put my pencil in the drawer. Got a marker and another pen and some more pencils. Put them in the drawer. You know, guys, if I actually manage to get all the horizontal surfaces in my shop cleaned off, I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. I'm gonna be standing out here going, "Where is my stuff?" I don't know what to do with this. Just gonna add it to that bucket, and we're gonna put that bucket in that bucket, and we're gonna put this bucket on that bucket. Yeah, buddy. Actually, will you run up there, set your coffee down, run up there, and grab me another one of those spare Lowe's buckets out of that front garage right there? I think they're in there. If they're not, grab one off the front porch. Look vertical. What, like this? You want me to look vertical? that better? A bitch tits gets flushed. That's funny. So Sarah, if you're getting tired of unflagging people's stuff, you are a managing mod. You can go into the settings for the chat itself and turn off the flagging of words or whatever so that it stops doing it. Yep, that happens. They were what? Well, they're an ambulance, bro. They can go above the speed limit when they got their lights on. That's fine. They're trying to get somewhere to save somebody's life. Wouldn't you want them to speed if you were in the back of the ambulance having a heart attack and needed to get to the hospital? I know I would. Never had to do that before. I'm not sure how. That is true. No, you said you wouldn't know what to do, but your horizontal surfaces got cleared off, and I said, look vertical. Oh, James, sometimes you're like 2 steps ahead of me and shit flies right over my head, bud. No pun intended, of course. I don't know if I can do it myself with me being the one streaming. Let's see. Oh, yeah, community moderation, live chat on, live chat summary on, participant mode anyone. Let's see, live chat moderation. Don't hold any. Oh, looks like you already changed it. From Walmart. Not that I can think of off the top of my head right now, but I'll text you if I think of anything. Go say hi to the wife. She going to Walmart. I didn't think that was possible. What, for you to be 2 steps ahead of me? You do it all the time, bro. I got to catch up mentally. Love you, babe. Bye. So if I want to build some bookshelves or end tables cheap for my house, what should I use? Um, Depends on the look you're going for. Obviously, you know that, John, but uh, back in the day, my grandmother used to get the 1x12s and build all kinds of shelves out of it because it's literally already the width you need for a decent shelf. And you can just build a frame with the 1x12s and put some shelving in there using 1x12s. And then you can put a sheet of 1/4 inch plywood on the back of it, and boom, you got a bookcase, console, shelf, whatever shape you want to make it. End tables, I mean, you could build those out of pine, poplar, whatever. Just depends on the look you're going for. If you want something that's a little more mid-century modern or something like that, use some hardwoods, but just depends on what you want, man. I bought this a while back. I think I talked about this in one of my other live streams. I bought this a while back and thinking, oh, I might need that someday. It's been 3 years since I bought it. Probably not even any good anymore, but I'm holding on to it just in case I need it someday. That was my mother's. You go put that in the office there. Go put it in that desk drawer of the desk, please. Thank you. Throwing that away. Oh no. You can get to it. What? Oh well, then lay it on the desk. Mhm. Put this in our little Tulio drawer. Ow. Mhm. Oh, y'all got quiet. I killed the chat. Hi, wife. Bye, wife. Basically, I just want to practice making the bigger stuff without paying too much. Yeah, then I would just use some pine, man. Get some. If you find a local lumber yard that does pine or cedar, you can usually get those pretty cheap from like an actual sawmill or a lumber yard. I'm talking like, 50 cents to $1 a board foot, rough cut, and then you can mill them down, run them through your thickness planer, whatever you need to do. Do some. You can practice some jointing. I've got a coffee table in the house that I built out of 2x4s. I made a panel for the tabletop out of 2x4s. I ran them through the table saw and edge jointed them that way with clamps and glue. Um, who doesn't that? Alder is very beautiful and affordable. Works. Yeah, alder's good wood. Poplar is pretty cheap, depending on where you get it from, and can have some beautiful um, coloration differences in it. These are all woods that are on the softer side, though, so expect that they will dent and scratch pretty easily unless you do some good layers of like lacquer or polyurethane on them. Like you'll want minimum of 3 to 4 coats of a hard finish like that to protect them. But you can also stain them with, some Minwax honey stain, dark walnut, whatever, to give them a little bit more of a classic furniture look without the classic furniture price. Poplar, not alder. I feel like you need to paint alder. Poplar is one of those woods where it can get very smooth, and a lot of people do paint it, but they're also painting the ones that is mostly just like the lighter sapwood color throughout. Or if the piece they're doing, most of the wood they have is going to be that color, and only 1 or 2 pieces has some of the darker coloration in it, then they paint it to just make it uniform. But it comes down to the project and what you like. If you're building it for your house, man, you can make it look however you want. If you want to paint it seafoam green, go for it. Would you be able to sell a end table that you painted seafoam green easily on Marketplace to a bunch of people? Maybe, maybe not. But if you like it and you're building it for you, do what you want. Put my drawer pull jig away in a drawer that was built with the drawer pull jig. Now, if you just got money to throw away, John, what do you call it? Start building stuff out of Purple Heart and all that. Okay, cool. You caught a fly, buddy. Huh? I mean, dude, how mean? How rude. You just killed a fly that you could have just set free outside. Now Sarah's gonna be mad at you for killing bugs. Oh no, I'm a little unhinged. Worst joke ever. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Do a step stool out of ebony. John, actually, a step stool out of ebony might be kind of nice. That would not be a bad use of it because it's indoor furniture. You could do one of those handy Andes that's got the handle that comes all the way up out of a contrasting wood like maple. That would actually be kind of cool. Yeah, I know it's broke, buddy. Wait, Sarah, you don't mind people killing the flies that are kind of sort of innocent and just nasty. But if people kill a spider, you don't like you don't like when people kill spiders? Nope. L Dragon Rage. Hey brother. Yeah, Mrs. Brewer is hardworking and definitely a protecting family lady, Mama Bear for sure. I wouldn't want to fight her. How you, brother? Glad to see you streaming. Yeah, man. How's you and the wife doing? You guys hear me talk in Discord all the time about my adopted brother. That's him. Ale. Y'all say hi. Okay, buddy. I'm trying to do stuff myself. If you're gonna help clean and stuff like that in the background here, just do it. You ain't gotta talk to me every 2 seconds. You have friends that aren't imaginary. Yeah, imagine that, John. No pun intended. Yes, pun intended. Ale, you never did get back to me when I said, yeah, I could probably do that on the chicken coop you wanted to build. You still got that going on, or did you end up just building it yourself? Pretty good, chilling at the house, enjoying this rain, playing games, listening in. Yeah, brother. That's what we're doing. We're just chilling today, hanging out, not getting too serious about anything, letting people use me as a body double to maybe get some stuff done while they just listen in at their own shop, their own house, whatever. Go clean your fucking room. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You ain't got to do shit. Lacewood toilets. No, if you're gonna build a toilet seat, you got to do it out of Paduke, like Wilson said. So you can call it the Paduki seat. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so that's where my punch ended up. I still kind of want to build a table for my drill press too, so I can get some um, more accuracy out of that thing without having to eyeball everything and use punches to guide the bit. What about making a toilet seat out of rough sawn cedar for the ex in laws? Yeah, that's brutal, bro. You must really not like your ex in laws. That's a good way to get them to come over one time and never come back again. But I guess that's your intention, so. Had 15 chickens die over the weekend raccoon. Oh no, man. That's not good. Well, Tractor Supply is running a sale on chicks right now, I think, or they were a couple weeks ago. Go up there, pick you up some chicks, and then you can also get some chickens too. Yep, I got the dumb dad jokes today. Sorry, guys. You saw that coming? It's like watching a dumpster fire. Yes, I'm a nerd, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm a nerd, but I'm not the kind that comes in a box. Or am I? Yeah, we got 5 or so. Incubated 10 of them. We have 8 more in a smaller coop, little babies. Don. So do you still need another coop built, Ale, or you got that handled now? You do? All right, brother. Well, you know where I'm at. And every weekend, I'm pretty much free just doing stuff here in the shop anyway. And you know, I'm not going to charge you anything to do the shit. So you just get the materials. Looks like you already drew out pretty much the blueprint for the thing. So I'm sure you can probably factor up what materials you need. Just get the materials, come over to the shop one day, and we'll whip it together and throw it on the back of your truck. Oh, maybe we can even shoot a video about it. Or we can do one of these live streams right here and build it together in front of everybody. How many of y'all would watch a live stream where we build a chicken coop? Okay, I'm making the wood tuber collection and 3D printing each of you, starting with Mr. Brewer, named Nerd in the Box. Jesus, James. You'd watch that, Ray? Sounds like a plan attaching. Mm. You want to help. Why do you want to help build a chicken coop? You like building. Well, maybe we'll talk to your mother and see if she don't mind you being on a video. We'll see. You're 13 now. It's not as big of a deal. What the hell was that, Dozer? UCVMKK ZAK 3W9 PHY. Are you pasting your password in the chat, bro? Oh, you posted Ale's link. Okay. Yeah, y'all go give him a subscribe. I don't know if he's gonna post any videos up, but hell no. Y'all ain't getting my password, motherfucker. Who knows? Maybe he comes over here, we do a live stream building his chicken coop. Y'all get to know him a little bit. He gets a little bit more comfortable in front of a camera. Who knows what that might spawn? You guys have seen it in this community with Dozer and several other people where just hanging around gets you motivated, you get inspiration, you get support, and you start making videos. Unless you're Sarah. And then the more you hang out with us, the more you're like, nope, I'm not making fucking videos. Fuck you. Hell, you'll want to put up some content. I'll give you my password. Hey, depends. Do you use the same password for everything? Don't answer that question, Dozer. Kaboom. So I was testing out some of the stain colors I've already got to see if they would look okay, making like a little flag thing. And I'm not really happy with like how dark that red. Like the blue is probably okay. It's pretty close to the right color blue, but that red is just way too opaque for my liking. You gonna make some progress in that shop or what? I mean, the more I clean, the dirtier it gets. Tell me how that works. I'll see you guys around. I got to get this video done really quick so I can get it on my computer. All right, Ray. We'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Me and Ken are going to collab at some point. He's the only one close to me. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. You going to his shop or is he coming to yours? I think that'd actually be really good for you, Valhalla, because you know he considers himself not a great woodworker from the way he talks, but like I've seen some of the shit he makes, and he does do good work. And you could probably learn some stuff by being in a shop with him for a little while. And he could probably learn some stuff from you too. That's what it's about, right? We're all learning every day. Every day we learn something new. A little better as we go. Y'all ever seen a wrench like this before? It's got like 7 different sizes of wrench all in one piece of metal stamped out. I see table, y'all. We're getting there. I'm gonna keep this thing or not. Not. Which can go in the drawer. That can go in the drawer. That can go in the drawer. That can go in the drawer. I was just saying, the more I clean, the more the mess. Right? I don't understand it. Every time I clean, my shop gets worse. They do both, to be honest. He did say he would help me clean. Yeah, I mean, there is something to be said about multiplication of resources, right? So if you've got one person in a shop doing stuff, cleaning, it goes at the speed of one. But you get one more person in there, and it goes twice as fast, sometimes even faster, because you can kind of feed off of each other. So there. Famous last words. Do I keep this or not? 2 days later. Where the hell did that go? Yeah, I've done that before, Dozer. But that's been kicking around my shop for a couple of years now, and I've asked that question multiple times, and it's still here, still not being used. So good riddance. Also, it's really just like a extension cord holder or ladder holder or whatever you want to call it, just out of a cheap tack. So literally could just make something like that out of wood to hang an extension cord on the wall. Okay. Put my little hand planer up, y'all. That can get retired in a drawer. Don't need it anymore. My coping saw. Shitty little coping saw. It needs to get put up on the wall. Let's do that. We'll take a little detour and put that up on the wall. We're going to do it the easy way, the cheap way, the free way, my way or the highway. Grab a couple drywall screws. We're going to hang it in here just like that. Matter of fact, it looks like I got a couple of screw holes there already that'll work. We'll do that. Use one of them. That. Yeah. Oop. There she blows. That sure is a pretty clock. Yeah. I got this off of a guy who makes clocks and he doesn't think they're any good. So I'm glad you like it, man. I like it too. Yes, he's the one that made it. He's trying to be a prankster over here. Look at that clock. Or hear me out. He cleans and I supervise. Yeah, good luck with that. Just don't forget about how like Ken is a guy you do not want to get on the bad side of. Just saying. Right? Yeah, L, if you didn't know, Dozer 316, the one that's in the chat here, moderating for me. He's the one that made that clock. I know you saw the video where I opened it on the bandsaw table. And Dozer sells clocks now, guys. So if you want a clock, reach out to Dozer. He can hook you up. Dozer, you want to, if you want, you can put your email in the chat here so people can email you if they want a clock. So I did not realize that till I saw like this shot right here, man. Look, I must be really distended today. I look pregnant. I'm prego. Yeah, you're right. It probably is from all the coffee. Crohn's isn't getting along with the coffee. Yeah, seeing your editing skills in action, honestly, bro, I don't think there's much you can't do. Oh, there's a lot I can't do. A lot. A lot. But I can do a little bit of a lot of things. That's the difference. I'm not saying anything about that. Shut up, James. What the fuck? Get your mind out the gutter. Mm. Hey, why don't you come on this way? I'm about to turn the camera facing into the shop so everybody's not just staring at the wall again while I'm walking around doing stuff. I don't know. That's probably gonna be next weekend or something. We got plenty of time to talk to mama. But the rain quit, so you can head inside now if you want. Go in there and watch from inside. Having you watch on your device helps me out with the algorithm. It gets other people to come in, and the more you participate in the chat and all that, that helps too. So once you go inside, sit on the couch, plug your charger in, and talk to all of our friends here. Keith, do you need to poop? No, I already pooped 5 times this morning. Nice. Apparently, I'm showing up at the top of people's For You page now. Hell yeah. Oh, there's 11 people in here? 13. No, there's 13 people in here. 23 likes. Wow. Thank you guys. That is awesome. Holy crap. What's this button do? Oh, there we go. There you go, guys. I just revealed my true self. There was a filter on and I took it off. I'm actually reptilian. FBI, open up. Oh, according to Sarah B. How do I turn it off now? What? But and I noticed a lot of those names are from people in the chat here. So thank you all for going and subbing to my son. Weird dozer because there isn't anything inappropriate in that comment. Walt is fat listed as inappropriate. Hmm. All right. How do I get past this little mental block, guys? I got everything cleaned up for the most part, except for just these last few things. And these are all the things that when I look at it, I go, what the fuck am I going to do with that? Except the rag. That can go in the drawer. And the brad nails can go in the nail drawer. You know what, Valhalla? That's a great idea. Yeah, let's take another little smoke break. And then we'll come back to it and see if we get past the mental block easily that way. I've been meaning to talk to you about your camera angles and your appearance. Are you calling me fat, James? You calling me fat again? Oh, you look like you put on 200 pounds since yesterday. Aiden, I don't need the feedback in the shop with you playing my video while I'm like on the live. Yeah. Go on in the house and sit on the couch and watch me, please. Love you, buddy. Y'all, I think James is calling me fat. Oh, Valhalla did. I was just telling him how to not get it flagged. Oh, Valhalla's calling me fat. Where did he say that? That's weird, Dozer. Oh, yeah. Wish that worked in Discord so bad. What filters? Why do you want filters in Discord, James? You wanna have it put the eyeshadow and the lipstick on for you? I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. What's button do? Apparently, there's games built into YouTube that you can play on a live stream when you do a vertical mode. That's kind of silly. Just the green reptile eyes. Oh yeah, we all go reptile eyes and we all get in close just to mess with her. You need a different angle. I said a woodworker sitting his table is like a fat man losing weight and can finally see his never mind. He's choosing violence today. Yes, he is. See, how much battery do I have left on my AirPods here? Or is there a way for me to tell? It might pause this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Aiden Michael, don't be doing that shit. Goodness, boy. Do I need to unmod you? You gonna go in here and just start timing people out? Sorry, Valhalla. You just had to do YouTube stuff. Change your name to All About Sarah so you can be at the top of everyone's list. True. Alphabetical. Valhalla's stuck at the bottom. Oh, did that take off all of his points he had on the leaderboard here? It did. Aiden. Oh my God, man. You little shit. I'm gonna make a call. I'll be back if you're still alive. I mean, I'm not gonna be dead. Oh, live. Yeah, I'll still be live for a little bit. Aiden broke it. Yes, he did. Valhalla makes some beautiful stuff. Yeah, that charcuterie board that I won that he sent me is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I think that is what we're gonna do though. When I finish this smoke, we'll divert our attention for a few minutes to building a wall mount for the rag box. And we'll mount it over here on the wall underneath all of our measuring tools. Might end up making two of them maybe, because I have two boxes. I have one over here on this side of the room, and then one over on the other side. Was unhidden. There you go. He fixed it. Good job, buddy. Be careful with that stuff, man. Mm. I had my phone resting on my stomach and it pressed because the button was at the bottom. Yeah. If you're gonna lay your phone down or something while you're moderating, like just hit the power button so it locks the screen so you're not accidentally pressing buttons and stuff. Yeah, it's all right. Just be careful in the future, or I will unmod you, boy. Y'all see what I just did? I'm sitting here smoking a fucking cigarette and done got so used to hitting the vape. I'm hitting the vape while I'm smoking. There we go. We're back. My bad. All right. Out of curiosity, though, seriously, I am curious how many of you were able to kind of body double today and get some stuff done. Damn, Keith really needing that nicotine high. It's, bro, you have no idea. I constantly need nicotine to stay on focus. Maybe I should just use my actual Adderall medication. Yeah, I know I cut out Aiden. I accidentally tabbed out on my phone. It was a dirt to dirt. Wow, why do I hear jazz go in my head when I do that? Me for sure. Hell yeah, Scotty. Yeah, I saw you just sent me a picture. That's actually why my stream paused because I tapped on it before I realized, oh shit, I can't do that right now while I'm streaming on the phone. Because I heard the same thing. Yeah. I'm working on Ken's clock. Nice. What did it auto translate Benner's moo? Hey Benner. Welcome to the stream. I'll send you a photo in Discord. Made a quick addition to the workbench. Nice. I guess I could check it out on the computer over there in a second. He doesn't know about it. You make beautiful clocks, Dozer. Yes, he does. How do I turn off this auto translate shit? That's so dumb. There we go. Now it's off. We'll be to you tomorrow. Oh, the decorative cutting board. Oh, good. Super quick and easy build. I can recreate it for first video to post. Yeah, you and me both have been doing that a lot here lately, Scotty. We're just doing stuff and we just want to get it done and forget to turn the camera on. Or it's not worth turning the camera on because it'll make a 5-minute thing take 2 hours. Completely forgot to set it up. Yeah. Now, one thing that I do is I leave my tripod out all the time here in the shop. So, and I kind of tend to put it in places where it's in my way a little bit. So, if I do get to doing something, I'm hoping that will remind me, hey, film the crap, just in case you can use it. Does this button make me pretty? Look at that, guys. I'm less ugly now. I got rid of my moles. So unrealistic. I like being ugly better. Let's turn that off. It was right next to you. Well, gonna record a video of my template creation in Fusion today, but shit hit the fan. Well, get the fan out of the toilet, bro. or at least unplug it so you don't electrocute your balls, you know? All right, let's see if we can use up some of this plywood, make us a rag box for our rag box real quick. Get you guys back up off the floor. And I just dropped my battery pack again. Fun, 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 fun. Plug it in, plug it in. Go. Why is it not charging? Did I break it? There it goes. Hang on, the stream's gonna spin for a second, guys. I'm gonna check the battery level on these AirPods real quick. Uh-oh. Is the camera on, guys? Because my whole screen just went black. Is it facing me? Okay. Well, we'll just roll with it. Let it do its thing, I guess. Kind of sucks I can't see what it's pointing at anymore, but yeah, AirPods were at 1%, so audio quality is going to go downhill from here. I can talk loud. Let's get some measurements. Go about 9. Yeah. 8.5. 8.5 by 8.5. 8.5 tall. Okay. Yeah, yep, yes, yep. Pointed at you. Okay. Mm-hmm. We'll go through the wood pile. You see rain. Build a pocket on the edge of your table for your tape. Little reach for you. Now, see, for me, that would be out of sight, out of mind because it would be below my line of sight. I won't be looking there, but my little tape shelf I built on the cleat wall is a place I'm looking at anyways. I'm looking for a tool. So it helps me see all my tape measures in one place and see which ones are missing. That is almost 10 wide. Use that. I'm suddenly getting like notification after notification after notification on my phone. Okay. To the left, to the left. Everything I own gets scooted to the left. on the table. That's my stuff. It's a mess, but please don't touch. Look at the time. What about the time? What about the time, son? We're not doing anything today. 171 minutes. What is that? Two. Almost 3 hours. He lost his mind. Aiden's in there singing Eminem. I think my dad's gone crazy. $3 hours? Yeah, I know, but long time, huh? Okay. So we said 8.5 by 8.5 by 10.5. Got 9 3/4. Be our sides. Down. Go 7 3/4. There's 3 sides. There. I need bottom. Over 9 3/4. Make it square. So countersink. Hadn't heard that in a bit. I gotta go shop for dinner. Catch y'all later. All right, Scotty, we'll see you later, bud. I'm on the TV now. Oh boy. Your mama can hear me doing sketchy shit. Or is mama still at the store? She's probably still at the store. All right. Get that off. I'm gonna do sketchy shit in 2 hours. I made the wrong mark. But I need to take more off, not less. So that's fine. Small child is watching now, though. Well, then take it off the TV, Aiden. What the hell? That's fine. Eli hears me say things all the time. It's fine. A little piece of it. Critical Morgan. Does it make it hard for you guys to hear me for a few seconds after I get done making a lot of noise like that, or does it catch up pretty quick? No noise. Oh, you can't hear the saw and shit? Interesting. All right. So basically, what I've done is all pretty basic stuff. I'm just getting relative measurements, right? So I just wanted to know because the width can't be the same as the base, right? Because I got two boards going on the end, so just got a relative measurement of where to cut the back piece so that it fits in between the two side pieces, like so, like this. And then we've got this piece here. It's our leftover scrap. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna get a relative measurement off of the back piece, so we know the length we want to cut it at. Yeah, let's see what this is for in a minute. Let's cut that end off real quick. So I don't need a piece on the front that goes all the way up and down. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to run a piece across the front like this. Maybe the top, I think. Actually, we'll just do that on the back. And you can attach it to it. So I don't really need it to be that wide, but it's fine. So, just kind of cold. No, I'm not really measuring shit out. Just kind of freeballing it because this is shop furniture, guys. It does not need to be pretty. I'm just visualizing in my head how it's going together and putting holes where I think they need to be. Now, take these, set them up. I don't know if you guys can really see. Good afternoon, Keith, my brother Frank. Hey, brother. Welcome to the stream. Still here to get you those watch hours, brother. Got you in the background. Yeah, man, that's all right. Like I said, y'all can put me in the background. You ain't got to be cheering up the chat or anything. We just chilling. I appreciate it, man. Although the watch hours on the verticals, like I said, doesn't really count towards anything, so it's not a huge deal. If you need to take off, go do something else, feel free to do that. Feel free to stay and hang out. We'll be here. Just gonna set them now. This. Let's do those two first. All right, combine. Screw gun. How did I put it? Did I put it away? I did not put it away. It's right here. Right in front of my face. Oh. Oops. Started. That. That. Now, is the plywood gonna split? Maybe. We'll see. But it's fine. It's fine. Yep. That one split. Maybe I should drill them. Let's see how it goes now. Even though that one already split. It's fine. It's fine. I'm screwing it to the table today. No, sir. I might screw it into my hand. I'm using screws, Benner. I don't need glue. Again, this is just a kind of a shelf thing that's going to hang on the wall for the rags and things. Could I glue it? Yeah. Is it gonna be better than just having screws? Sure, but the screws are plenty strong enough. Now, if I was just trying to brad nail it together and not have anything visibly showing, like fine furniture or something like that, and yeah, I could do it that way. It's shop furniture. Don't need no glue here. Line it up flush with the back edge. Glue hole. What's wrong, girl? Add a screw. You thought I was gonna say it, didn't you? You thought I was gonna say it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a couple of extra holes on that back line there. Just so there's more than one screw holding the back piece on. We'll add a screw. Add another screw. I'm not saying that anymore. I feel so dirty saying that. Feels like I'm stealing something. Just for the splitting. Oh, yeah, I mean, I could put some glue in that split, but it's fine. There's two other screws holding that piece on, so it's not going to go anywhere. Get some screws along the sides. There. Oh yeah, BB brainwashing. Yeah. There's a dab of screw. The fuck? How do you add a dab of screw? Don't answer that, James. Don't answer that, James. That was a rhetorical. Flip it around. Right. Uh-oh. Throw a little back cleat in there. They call that a stringer. Stringer, apron, brace, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You just say retardicle. No, but I'm gonna start using that from now on. That's fucking hilarious. See, let's give that a definition, brother. What does that mean? That's like when you realize you said something retarded and you don't want people to answer it, so now it's a retardicle. That's great. Now we're gonna something retardicle. We get a real bit in here at an angle. Like that. Try to make it somewhat even. I got screw holes. Screw it in the wall. First. Well, you have a good one, Keith. I'm ready for my dinner. All right, Frank. Enjoy your dinner, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Brian Jones, welcome to the stream, man. Uh-oh, guys. I fucked up. Made the tolerance a little too tight. We're like a 32nd of an inch from fitting. That's all right. We didn't use glue, so nothing I can do. Be able to really back the bell. Give me a gap. I want a gappy. Stick a oscillating tool blade in there. Keep it separated. Like the offspring, you gotta keep them separated. Not sure what I missed, but retardicle will definitely be used this week. Hell yeah. Sending the picture of the planter box you made me, bro. Tomato plants thriving. Nice, man. Awesome. So I want that gap bigger than that. Let's do that. Let's stick one of these thick little dudes up there. So, y'all hear the thunder? Here comes the rain. Again. Come on again. Now we can put a gas in. You know what I mean? Y'all like it. Shop furniture projects. It ain't gotta be pretty. Who gives a shit if there's a gap in there? Not like this is what I'm showing off to potential clients, you know. Little gap on the back. A little wedge. Vicky just popped in for a bit before I got to pick up the wifey. Hey everyone. Hey Vinny. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Glad you could stop by for a minute. All right. Now we've got our planned gaps of lessons here. Our box fits now. Boom. We did it, gang. We fucked it up and then we fixed it. All right. Let's get this dude hung on the wall over here. See, glue would have made it 1/32nd. Better. You know, it might have. It might have as much glue as I tend to put on things. All right. The screws. And this is gonna be sketchy, y'all, because I'm just gonna screw it into the hardboard paneling on the wall. And I'm not sure there's actually a stud anywhere in that vicinity. You can see how wavy the damn hardboard is already. So we're gonna shoot in the dark and hope we hit something. All right. Got a couple of screws in my holes I pre-drilled at an angle. We're just gonna go for it. I'm working on some content. Still new to filming it. Got to learn to edit them better. But hope to have some comment out there soon. Don't spend too much time trying to get good at editing and all that. That'll come with time. Just start putting stuff out there, man. We understand that everybody starts somewhere. You know what I mean? All right. That might be a stud. Go for that and see. Raw deal is greatness. Yeah, I do have a community page and anybody can post on it, Ale. If you want to just go post a picture up on community page, you just go to my YouTube page and click on the community tab, and then there should be a button there where you can create a post. Hello. Boom. Beautiful. It keeps them up out of the floor. And then I don't think I'm gonna build a second one today, but we'll end up making pretty much a duplicate of that box at some point, so I can hang the other box of rags over on the other side of the room. That way I'm never too far from a rag I can clean some stuff up with. Yep, y'all go subscribe to Vinny. Throw a like on one of his videos. Got some good stuff over there. Are we back? I think we're back. My bad. Those are on point. Yes, he is. I did a long time ago. And I can see my camera again. So there's that. All right. I think we got quite a bit done today. I am getting kind of tired. So I'm going to chill with you guys for a little bit longer. And we're going to open it up to questions or whatever you guys want to talk about. Throw shit at me. Let's have a conversation. Best advice, Brian, put it out there. Literally no one makes a viral hit on their first video, but I promise it gets easier. True. 100%. Just start getting yourself out there in front of people and it'll get better as you go. You'll learn as you go. Nice. Hell yeah, Al. Thank you, brother. My first video was really bad. Yeah, mine too. Like I kept every cut that I made in the video. I didn't speed it up or skip parts. Like it was just literally every time I took a board to the miter saw or the or whatever, you saw it all, and it was boring as hell. Any dust collection recommended or recommendations? I mean, the recommendation would be have some dust collection. Don't do like me and like I mean a shop vac is fine if you can if you got a small space and you're you know moving it from tool to tool whatever, but that's gonna get tiresome, cumbersome, whatever. At the very least, I'm gonna be doing this soon myself. Go to Harbor Freight, get you one of those impeller blowers. It's just got the bag you hook onto the ring, and it's got a 4-inch hose that you put to a tool and a 4-inch hose you put to the bag. That's way better than a shop vac. And then you can get one of those mag clips for the hose or whatever to where all your tools, and instead of having to like slide it on and all of that stuff, you literally just put it up to it and it clicks on. My first video was copyrighted from a friggin' speaker in background of a market playing tunes, but didn't notice until I was like, meh, whatever. Yeah, YouTube be like that. Sometimes for doing like live streams where you're out in public, it's probably better to be on like TikTok or something. If you're gonna go the shop vac route though, they make this thing what's called like the Cyclone General, Cyclone Buddy, something like that, where it's a thing that can snap onto the top of a 5-gallon bucket. And that'll make all of the stuff go in the bucket, which is a lot easier for you to swap out and go dump into a bag or whatever into a compost pile than it is to constantly pull your uh, blower and stuff off the top of your shop vac and empty it out. Not to mention your filter is going to constantly get clogged up if you're not using a cyclone. Yeah, I couldn't use my Facebook videos because of music in them. Yep. Have to look into that. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Harbor Freight carries the cyclone things for the buckets, but they probably do. But I know they've got good budget options for dust collection, like the Bauer brand they got up there. I'd stay away from anything Warrior brand. That's like the bottom of the barrel at Harbor Freight. But anything from like Bauer or Hercules is probably okay. They do have a cheap cyclone. Okay, I thought they might. If you're going the shop vac route, they sell hose extension kits and stuff to where you could leave your shop vac
in the corner somewhere, kind of like you would a dust extraction system, and be able to reach anywhere in your shop. But you're limited by the diameter on the hoses on the shop vacs, and they're not designed to go up to a bigger hose size really. So if you're trying to hook up, a 2.5-inch shop vac hose to a tool that performs best with a 4-inch dust collector, you're probably not going to be pulling all the stuff out as efficiently as you could. Definitely something I need to look into is dust collection. Shop is in basement at the moment, debating on moving to the garage and parking truck outside. Yeah, that might be worth doing. Is your basement access? Do you have an external access, or do you got to go up through the house? I used a leaf blower slash vacuum into a trash can for a while. Yeah, that's basically what this. If I flip you guys around here, basically what this Craftsman shop vac is it's got a removable motor thing, so I can actually pop this part out separately from the shop vac body and use this as a blower, or have it in here, and now it's a shop vac. One way in and out from inside garage. You got to go up or downstairs for that access, or is it just walk through? If it's just walk through, maybe it's fine to stay in the basement. I know me personally, if I was in the basement with a shop, I would fucking hate it having to go up and downstairs, carrying material in and out, bringing in new tools, stuff like that. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. You have the same one. Yeah, it's not a bad little shop vac. Downstairs, two doors to turn through right at the bottom of the steps. Damn, still alive? Yeah. We're about to wrap it up here soon, Sarah. My wife just came up and said, "Hey, it's about to storm, and I just got back with a ton of groceries in the car. Can you come help me?" So I'm gonna go help her do that here in a minute. And then those of you who have BV's Discord, I'm not gonna link it here because I don't have his permission to do that. But if you already have BV's Discord, after I end this live and I go help my wife get the groceries in, we get them put away, I'll be hopping in BV's after party chat if anybody wants to jump in there and hang out. Yeah, I have a basement wood shop and it sucks bringing stuff in and out. Yeah. I mean, sometimes if that's the only space you have to do it, you got to do what you got to do. My father-in-law, he actually uh, built a little wood turning shop upstairs in the upper bedrooms of their house. And so all of the stuff he does, he's got to carry it up and down the stairs inside the house. And it's a tight space because it's not like a proper second story. It's an attic that was converted, so it's got the vaulted ceilings and stuff up there. Limits on size of builds for sure. Hate carrying plywood. Yeah, kind of like on NCIS. How the fuck did he get that boat out of the basement? Right. Great live, brother. Yeah, thank you. Did he have a live today? I'm a walking dead man. So no, I'm not alive. We're all gonna die someday. Put awning off garage for covered parking if you can. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or they got those uh parking cover things with the steel frame and the tin that you could have them get one of those put in front of the garage so you're still parking under something in the driveway and not off in the lawn. Oh, BV? No, I don't. Did he go live already today? No, it should be later tonight. Should be about an hour and a half from now. Oh, you're gonna go take a nap, Sarah? All right, brother. Thanks for stopping in, checking on us. Love you too, man. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here, guys. I think the rain's about to start coming down. I need to go help her with these groceries. So, for those of you who are going to jump in the after party over at BB's Discord, I'll see you there for a little while before he goes live. All right. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.